I hear this all the time from business owners. I tried ChatGPT, it gave me something generic. It did not sound like me, so I stopped using it. And my answer is usually very simple. What exactly did you ask it? Because most of the time, ChatGPT is not the problem. The problem is the instruction. If you give it a lazy instruction, it gives you a lazy answer. If you give it context, direction, and a clear job, everything changes. Today, I'm going to show you how to do that in plain language. No tech jargon, no prompt engineering nonsense. Just 3 practical prompts you can use today. My name is Petrou. I have spent about 30 years in communications, media, and public relations, and I wrote the Small Business AI Playbook to help business owners use AI in a practical way without becoming tech experts. This video is part of that same idea. Simple, useful, no hype. First, let's make this simple. A prompt is just the instruction you give to ChatGPT. That's it. It's not magic. It's not a secret code. It is not something only tech people understand. It is a brief. And if you have ever worked with a designer, a writer, a photographer, an employee, or even a supplier, you already understand this. When the brief is vague, the result is vague. If you say, write me an email, you will get a generic email. Of course you will. ChatGPT does not know who you are. It does not know your client. It does not know the situation. It does not know your tone. But if you say, write a follow-up email to a client who met with them yesterday, thank them for their time, summarize the main points we discussed, suggest the next step, keep it under 150 words, make it professional but warm, now it has something to work with. That is the difference. Not complicated, just clearer. Prompt number 1 is for writing. This is the one most people need first. Use this structure. Act as a type of professional. Write a type of document for audience about topic. Use a tone. Keep it under length. Include specific points. And here's a real example. Act as a business consultant. Write a proposal instruction for a mid-sized accounting firm that is considering outsourcing part of its HR work. The tone should be professional, clear, and confident. Keep it under 200 words. Mention that we understand the risks, the need for confidentiality, and the importance of continuity. That is already 10 times better than write me a proposal. Will the answer be perfect? No. And please do not send it as is. But it gives you a draft. It takes you from starting at a blank page to having something you can edit. That is where the time savings begin. Prompt number 2 is for research. And here I want to be very clear. AI research is not the final truth. You still have to verify important information. But it's very useful for getting oriented quickly. Try this. I'm meeting with a type of client who runs a hyper business in industry. Give me a short briefing on the 3 main challenges the type of business is facing right now. Then give me 5 smart questions I should ask in the meeting. That prompt does not replace your judgment. It prepares you. You walk into the meeting with a better sense of the client's world. And when you ask better questions, the client feels the difference. This is not an AI trick. This is good communication. Prompt number 3 is for client communication. This is where I think AI can be very useful, but also where you have to be careful because words matter, especially when the message is sensitive. Use this. I need to explain the situation. The client is relationship and context. Write a message that is tone and under length. Make sure it's specific requirement. Avoid sounding cold or like a form letter. For example, I need to tell a client that we cannot meet their requested deadlines without reducing the quality of the work. The relationship is good, but the client is under pressure. Write a message that is honest, calm, and professional. Keep it under 180 words. Make sure it protects the relationship and offers a realistic next step. Now you have a starting point. You can react to it. You can soften it, you can make it stronger, you can make it sound more like you. But you're not starting from zero. Now, here is the golden rule. Never send the first AI draft. Never. AI gives you a draft. It does not give you your voice. Your job is to make the draft and make it yours. Add the detail only you know. Remove the phrases you would never say. Check the facts. Check the tone. Check whether it respects the relationship. The tool is there to save you time. It is not there to replace your judgment. And the moment your clients feel they're receiving a form letter, you have a problem. Do not let AI make you sound less human. So, here is your simple homework. Pick one of those 3 prompts. Use it today. Not next month, not after watching 10 more videos. Today. Try it on one email, one piece of research, or one client message. Then edit it until it sounds like you. And if you want to go deeper, my book, The Small Business AI Playbook, is in the description. It gives you the bigger system behind what we're doing in this series, not just isolated prompts. Subscribe for one practical AI move every week. Next week, I will show you how to use AI safely so you do not send something wrong, embarrassing, or damaging to a client. I will see you next week.